Hey, what are you doing? कुछ नहीं, ऐसे ही बैठा हूँ. Why don't you do freelancing? Freelancing? ठीक है, चल करते हैं. If you also think that you can do freelancing part time, think again. Freelancing is a comprehensive, complete, full time business. In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can imagine whether freelancing can be done part time or not, and if not, why, if yes, how. Okay, so watch this video till the end. My name is Stan, and you are watching the Indian Freelancer YouTube channel. Thanks a lot for watching. The very first thing that you need to understand is is freelancing is a business. Okay, it's not something that you just do on the side. However, there are options that you can do, which I'm going to talk about at the end of this video. But in general, freelancing needs to be regarded as a complete full-time career. Okay, so let's understand what you mean by doing freelancing part-time. Now, when you do a job, okay, you go to office at a particular time, okay, when your shift starts, and then you work there for 8 hours, 9 hours, and then you come back. So that is your full-time job. That's what we regard as a full-time job. Freelancing actually needs more time than that. You cannot say that I'll start working only at 8 o'clock in the morning and I'll work till 5 o'clock in the evening or 7 o'clock in the evening. It does not work like that. It can work for you like that, but then it will take some time for you to reach to that level where you know that I'm starting my day at this time and I'm closing my day at this point in time. It will take some time. It will not happen on the day one. You know what? Most of your time, almost 80% of your time, is going to be spent on getting the work. Doing the work is not going to take a lot of time because you are already an expert in that work, in that skill, right? It is not going to take a lot of time. The most of your time is going to be spent in getting the work, in searching for the work, in talking to the client, in convincing the client that you are the right person for that particular job, and only then you will be able to do the job. Okay, and doing will take only 20% or even less than that. So understand this: when most of your time is spending on getting the job, on in searching for the job, how can you expect that you can work only for a certain time? And I'm giving you a range of almost 9 to 10 hours every day. Okay, so it is not going to be part time for sure. Again, the important thing is to understand here is that it's a process. It's not a one time effort that you just do something and you start getting money. It's a process. You need to first build your own rapport with the clients. You need to build your own brand. You need to be shown as a freelancer. Okay, only when people know that this guy is the right one, this guy is the person who can do my job, only then they will probably give you the work first time. And second time also, once they have seen your work, they have seen your capabilities, only then they will be willing to hire you again, right? So it's a process. It takes time to build your brand, it takes time to build your profile, takes time to build the trust in your clientele. So it's a process. It cannot be probably done in a part-time basis. Understand this, that when I say it cannot be done in a part-time basis, I mean that you cannot do the same amount of work at the same duration of time. Probably somebody who's doing full-time will take 1 hour to 1 year to reach to a position. You doing part-time may take 3 years or 4 years or even more. That's what I mean. Okay, the other thing that you need to understand, apart from building a rapport, is that it is not a get rich quick scheme. Okay, freelancing is not a get rich quick scheme. If you're thinking that I'm having a job and I'll just do freelancing on the side for 1 or 2 hours a day, and I'm going to I'm going to earn in multiples of what I'm earning from my job, it is not going to happen. If it's a myth that you are believing in, please stop believing in that right now. Okay, freelancing is not going to make you rich overnight. It will take some time. It can, obviously, it has all the potential to make you rich, but then it will take time, definitely. is not going to do it in one night. Now, all these things that I've talked about till now, I have been talking about active sources of freelancing, where you work actively, right? Like you do in your job. When you go to a job, you spend 8 hours, you spend 9 hours, you work, and on that basis, you get some money back. Based on your skills, based on your domain, the amount of money that you get is varying. However, whatever we have talked about till now is actually about active freelancing, where again you are working, and the amount of time that you are spending on that work, you are getting paid for that amount of time. Okay, this is little less possible to do as a part-time business. Okay, and if you do it as a part-time and you are lucky, you are getting your clients, you will take a longer time than somebody who's doing it full-time. That's the idea. I hope that is clear to you. Now, when I say that you cannot do it, there is still something that you can do on a part-time basis. What are those things? Let's talk about those as well. When you build your freelancing career, I've always talked about two different kinds of income sources, two different categories of income sources. One, the active source of income. Two, the passive source of income. Now, you have seen active source of income if you're working on websites like Fiverr, Upwork, freelancer.com, people per hour. Those are called active sources of income. If you're working on those platforms, probably part-time working may not give you that kind of results that you may think of. Okay, what you can do instead is try to build your passive sources of income. That is possible part-time, because passive sources of income are very less, less time consuming, and you can do it on the side as well. Like if you're working 5 days a week, the next 2 days of the week you can probably spend half of the days in building your passive sources of income. What are those passive sources of income? The first one is YouTube, the one that we're doing right now. Okay, on YouTube we talk about consistency, we talk about a lot of content that you need to post. That can be actually done on the side. You can probably spend only your weekends in creating content, scheduling content, and making everything ready. However, on the weekdays, during your weekdays, you can just respond to your audience, to your questions that you get on YouTube, or if you have built your social media pages, you get comments there, you get questions there. You can answer to those questions on a daily basis during the weekdays. That can be a possibility. Same way, along with YouTube, you can also probably write a book, okay, which you can put on Amazon and you can earn money from there. That is also a passive source of income. The third thing that you can do is probably write a blog. Okay, you write only during the weekends, and during the weekdays you can respond to people, you can try promoting them, posting on different social media. It will not take more than 10-15 minutes time, and that you can do on the weekdays. That is something you can definitely do as a part-time. Okay, however, understand this, that it takes a longer time to build your passive sources of income. Okay, those sources, it takes longer time to build, and the response that you get, the returns that you get from those are also lesser than active source of income initially. Once you become a big star, once you become a very popular YouTuber, then there is no limit. Once you become a very big blogger, then there is no limit. But then till you become big, the the returns that you get may not be compared with the active sources of income. Okay, so I hope I made my point clear. So just to have a recap, if you're doing active sources of income as you are freelancing, and if you're thinking that you will be doing programming or coding or designing and you'll earn money, if you do it on the side, it will take a longer time for you to reach to a level where you can say that you are a freelancer. Okay, however, on the side you can obviously do passive sources of income. You can create your passive sources like your YouTube channel, your blog, your book, or even you can create courses which are considered as passive sources of income. So I hope this is clear. If you have any questions regarding this, if you have any questions regarding whether you can do part-time freelancing or not, or if this is not clear as of now, please ask in the comment section below, and I'll love to answer your queries. I answer all the queries that I get on my YouTube channel for sure. Okay, so again, thanks a lot for watching. This is Stan signing off from the Indian Freelancer YouTube channel. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.